Hey everybody, Mazer here, and we have a brand new review for you. Today we'll be checking out Boss Monster. That's right, this is a card game that I've recently discovered, and it is inspired by classic 8-bit video games where you play as the boss, luring heroes into your dungeon that you create. That's right, this is a dungeon building card game. A retro-inspired tabletop game designed by Brotherwise Gaming, using the old Nintendo seal of quality logo right there. Card game, 2 to 4 players. Now if you take a look at the back, you can basically see the art style they're going for is that 8-bit / 16-bit retro feel. This includes 155 full-colored pixel art illustrated cards, 2 to 4 players, ages 13 plus. Takes about 30 minutes or less to actually play the game. A little more if you're still learning, but average 30 minutes or less. So there you go. This is a fun little game that I've recently discovered. And wait, there's more. There is also Boss Monster 2, the next level. And there's a character being killed by a giant piggy. Basically, this is a standalone expansion pack. It adds a bunch of new cards and new characters to the game. And it updates some of the rules for you. And here, let's take a look at the back of this one. You have a Donkey Kong style character, a room clearly inspired by Tetris, and so on. Well, let's open one of these up and take a look at what the cards. Well, let's take a look at actually what comes with it. You have the quick start guide. It gives you the basics of the game on a 2-sided piece of paper. A instruction booklet that tells you in detail how to play the game, very important, and then you get the cards themselves. Now these cards are not in order by the box because I've shuffled them all up, but let's take a quick look at a few of these, starting with some of the, here we go, we'll look at some of the boss characters. These are characters you get to play as, such as Robobo, clearly from Double Dragon, Zyzax, a Lich, Seducia, the Sorceress of Sexiness, Doc Scarecrow, Ambassador of Fear, and the title box character, Porkus. Look at him, there's Porky niceness. Porky loveliness is what I was going for. Now let's quickly take a look at what these dungeons look like. Just admire the artwork. Monstrous Monument, the Succubus Spa. Ooh, they're having fun. Save points. Jackpot Stash, Lost Library, a zombie prison, and a rust monster pen. Now, I'm guessing you're looking at these cards and wondering, what does everything mean? Well, if you just wait a few more minutes, we will actually go through the game because I have a special guest who will show you how to play the game. And then we shall actually discuss how much fun, if any, this game has to offer. We'll put those back. But yes, those are what the cards look like, and if we go through here real fast, instruction, quick guide, we'll show you what some of the heroes look like. Oops, bumped the camera. My apologies. You have characters like Wink, the Probably Magical, Tig and the Magic Bubble, Sword Mage, Epic Hybrid Hero, a Fighter, Frankov, the Envoy. Seems very familiar. Haya, the legendary shinobi. Also familiar. And let's see if I can notice somebody who... Oh, there's a druid. Look at that. And there you go. Also included are a bunch of cool spell cards that are very good for screwing over your character, such as a Fairy Fountain, a Hiring Spree, or the Princess Peach in Peril. So, that is what the cards look like. That is what you get with the packs. But how do you play the game? That's a good question for you. Let's put these back. And we shall jump to a very quick tutorial on how the game is played with a very special guest. Be right back. Alright, so here we go. We have all the cards laid out on the table. These are the cards we use for the game. You have your room cards, which we will get into more detail, but these are the rooms that you use to build your dungeon. Spell cards, which gives you an advantage or screws over your opponent. The hero cards, which are characters who enter your dungeons. epic hero cards that are more powerful versions of heroes. And then you have the boss monsters. This is the card. These are the cards you select to choose your boss. You do it completely at random. Now, because we're doing a 2-player game, we are using 13 hero cards and 9 epic hero cards. Alright? And if we take a look here, let's take a look at the room cards, because there's 3 types. There are monster cards. These are basic rooms that have a good attack value. So this is how much damage each room causes, and this is the type of treasure in the room that you use to lure in a hero. So this is basically cleric or white magic. So clerics are attracted to this room. Then you have trap rooms that have special abilities, such as this one, where you build or uncover this room, you may choose one spell card from the discard pile and put it in your hand. Then you have an advanced room. These are usually more powerful rooms and they play slightly differently. These can only be built on top of rooms. So the only way to put this is to upgrade a room by placing it on top of a room with this symbol. So if I had the Spectre Sanctum right here, which is the cleric symbol, this card can build on top of it. If it is a different card, for example, like the Bottomless Pit, I cannot, because that's a money symbol, that's the cleric symbol. Alright, now that we got this out of the way, we have everything we need except one key feature, and that is a second player, which introduces
Video Cheetah!
Hey Video Cheetah, how are you today?
Good.
You ready to play some Boss Monster?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, can I pick the boss? Can I give us the boss?
Yes, you can give us the bosses. Let's shuffle the boss cards up. Now we have everything set up already except the discard pile. Go ahead, shuffle those. Really quickly, really quickly. Now while she does that, I'm going to set up the discard pile, which are, you take 4 random room cards and throw them away, and 2 spell cards and throw them away. And the reason you do that is because some of these cards, some of these rooms ask you to put stuff from the discard pile in your hand. Alright, go ahead, spread them out and let me come closer. So my boss character will be Doc Scarecrow.
Ooh, can I see? I haven't seen that one.
There you go.
Oh, that looks like a terrible.
Now while she chooses, I'll explain what this is. Doc Scarecrow, Ambassador of Fear, experience points is 375. That means this determines who goes first. The higher the number, that's who goes first.
Okay.
He likes cleric magic, and when you level up, you get this cool ability. Leveling up means you built 5 dungeon rooms. We'll get there when we get there. So I placed my character
She
down
looks amazing.
right here. Who'd you get?
I didn't get her.
Oh, well, choose your character. Come on.
I did, but it fell, and I just happened to look.
And what's your character?
It's actually, where's the box? Where's the box?
Oh, it's the character from the cover. She got Porcus. Experience 450, which means she goes first.
Which is actually this one.
Yeah, come. Just sit down, come on.
Ow.
Sorry. Alright, now that we built that, we start up the game. We're playing with Boss Monster 2 rules. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 room cards for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 room cards for her.
We got
2 spell cards for me, 2 spell cards for her. Did that in reverse. Now, with Monster 2 rules, you don't have to discard. So what you get is what you keep. Now, the first phase of the game, the setup phase, goes as follows. You get to choose one non-advanced room and place it down to start your build. And I will start off with this. Alright, so Video Cheetah had the most experience, so she flips her card over first.
Hall of Mirrors.
Hall of Mirrors. And then I'll flip mine, the Inner Sanctum. Now that is the setup phase. That is phase 1. With that out of the way, we can start the game. Every round starts with heroes entering the town. Depending how many players you have depends on how many heroes you get. So we have 2 players, so we get the first hero, which is a thief, and a second hero, which is a mage. That means thieves go after gold, mages go after spell books. Now the first phase of the game is the build phase. So each one of us gets 1 card from the room deck. Then we go over our cards and decide what card we should put down next. Now, during these phases you can also play your spell cards. If it has a hammer, you can do it during this build phase. If it has an axe, you can use it during the attack phase. If it has both, it can be either phase.
I would like to use one of my spells.
Alright, go for it.
Fairy Fountain. Choose a room until end of turn. It does 0 damage, and each hero entering it gains +1.
Okay. So basically what she did was made this room a 0 and characters get +1. However, I am going to use all your base, which means I can look at your hand
I don't have that good of cards.
and I can take any room I want.
I want to see this art though.
I think I'll take the Frostbite Cave.
Why? Because I have 2?
No, because I have plans for that. Alright, now that spells have been cast, Katie already put down, Video Cheetah already put down 1 room, so
You don't have to build, do you?
no, I will build though.
Oh yeah, you should.
And I will build this.
Okay.
Now you get to flip your card over, place it down since you're first.
Benjamin Hall. Fighter.
Barbarian Hall.
Barbarian Hall. Not Benjamin.
And I'll turn over my Frostbat Cave. Now that has been settled. Our build phase is over. Now we have something called the bait phase.
Okay.
The bait phase is when the heroes get lured to your dungeon. So the thief goes towards whoever has the most money icons. That will be Video Cheetah.
And the mage stays there because we both have 1 book.
Right. If it is a tie, they stay in town until the tie is broken. This can actually cause a backup of heroes, which means when the tie is finally broken, they can actually rush a dungeon. So, with that out of the way, Video Cheetah has the first hero to go through. What is his life? Well, let's just explain what the cards look like. That is what they're after. That's how much life they have. That's how many players the card is meant for, and that's how much damage they do to you. You flip it over. That is the soul value of the hero. Collect 10 of these and you win. You take 5 blood points, you lose. So, Video Cheetah, go ahead and go down your character. He has 6 life.
8? No, 8.
Oh, he has 8 life.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, he hits.
He gets, so Video Cheetah took 1 point of damage. She leaves the card face up
Hey!
so she could know that the damage has been dealt. With that done, the adventure phase has ended and the new phase begins with 2 more heroes coming into play, which will be a cleric followed by another thief.
Oh yeah, it's the end of the turn.
End of turn, her spell is destroyed.
Yeah, till end of...
And then we each buy a room card,
Thank you.
and there you go.
Thank you, Video.
You just rinse and repeat. So we are going to continue through the game, and if anything of else interest shows up that we wish to explain on better details, we will show you. Now things have gotten interesting as we kept playing. And what has gotten interesting is, I dropped my cards, is the fact that during this build phase, Video Cheetah and I both have
5 rooms.
5 rooms. 5 is the maximum amount of rooms your dungeon can have. However, something very special happens when you get 5 rooms. 1, 2, 3, we flip. Video Cheetah is first, so she is the first to level up. When you get 5 rooms, your boss monster automatically levels up. Go ahead and read us what your level up does.
Okay. Choose one face down hero from your scorekeeping area and remove it from the game. So I take my 1 soul and I remove it. Here's
So you lose your soul.
basically, but move it from the game. Search the hero decks, choose 1 hero, and put it face down in your scorekeeping area. There we go. I'm just gonna take the epic heroes.
It says hero decks.
Decks.
That is plural. Yes, there are 2 hero decks, so it doesn't matter which one you take. Each one's 2 souls, so
I know.
go ahead.
I'm looking for the coolest pixel art though.
While she looks for the coolest pixel art, my guy will level up. For the rest of the game, during the build phase, I may discard a card and choose 1 hero in town.
I just want
That hero cannot enter a dungeon this turn.
Can I show them how cool this looks?
I'll show 'em. And this is the one she chose. That's an epic hero.
And look, it has 2 symbols, which I have no idea what it means.
It means he gets lured in by magic or fighting. So she removes 1 soul to get 2 souls. I believe we did that, right? So there you have it. When you reach 5 dungeons, your boss levels up automatically and gets a special skill that's either a 1-shot like hers or a whole game one like mine. With that out of the way, let us continue. Our dungeons are filled. What can we do? Well, you have 3 options. 1, you can go Video Cheetah's route and decide not to build something this round, which is perfectly acceptable. 2, you can take any regular ordinary room, such as this one, and you can place it on top of all the rooms. Or you can upgrade a room. To upgrade a room, you get an advanced card like this right here. And to do an advanced card, you must match up the symbol with one of the symbols here. So what I am going to do this round is I'm going to take my advanced monster den, the Liger's Den, place it here.
Now you have to flip it over because
Yeah, you don't have anything, so that's over. I flip the card over. Now this card replaces the one beneath it. It doesn't add the values. It does not combine abilities. This card is in its place. Now if this card's destroyed, this card is brought back into play. And that is how you build advanced rooms. You have to match the symbol in the bottom right corner, and then you could build on top. If you have a normal room, it could be built on top of anything. But advanced rooms can only be built on things with a matching symbol. Let us continue. Ooh, things are getting very interesting now. As you can see, during the next adventure phase, we used up our last hero, which means epic heroes come into play. So as you can see, epic heroes do 2 points of damage and have a lot more health. This means it can now become anyone's game. I currently am in the lead with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 souls. And, oh wait, I might not be in the lead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am. So I have 6 souls. She has 5 souls. But with a value of 2, things could get really ugly really fast. So let's fast forward to the end of the game and see how it plays out. Alright. So the thief comes into my dungeon. I disabled the fighter, so she's unable, using my level up, I disabled the fighter, so he's unable to go into a dungeon this round. So it's my turn. Thief is 11, 1, 2, 3, 4. I will destroy this room to give him +4, so he's now 8.
He's 6.
I know, 1, 2, 3, 4, plus the 4 is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
You won!
Oh, hold on. If this guy makes it through, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Giving me 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 souls. I barely won because if I just messed up one more round, I would have died. However, that was a great game. Shake my hand, Katie. Thank you so much, Video Cheetah, for joining us and teaching us how to play Boss Monster. We'll give you our full review after this. And there you have it, a very brief, quick example on how to play the game Boss Monster. And now Video Cheetah and I are going to give you our review. So what do you think of the game?
Amazing. I love the pixel art.
You love the pixel. I love the artwork too. I think the artwork is a lot of fun. I love the very obvious parody to video games and movies.
Such as the Bomb Factory?
Yeah, Bomb Factory. There's a Bullet Bill Factory.
Really?
There is a Bullet Bill. There's one level that looks like Tetris. But besides that, is it easy to play?
Yes.
It took us about 30 minutes, about 2-3 rounds of 30 minutes each before we were both able to master the game. And the best part is I learned while making this review that these Boss Monster is still in production, which makes me very happy. Actually, if you go to their website, you can see where the owners of the game are constantly updating everything with new cards, where fans can download them and try them out, and then give their opinion on which cards they should add in the new expansion packs. I found out that there is a few new expansion packs coming out. One of them is called the item cards, which allow heroes to get weapons and items and special abilities to make them even harder to kill.
But I just think they should have the heroes have a little more health, and then the dungeon be a little higher in attack as they enter it.
Well, if we get the special hero expansion pack, we'll get those. Because there is a hero expansion pack. I did see that on the website also, and you can also buy individual cards for as low as $1.50 to I think the cheapest I saw was maybe 75 cents to $1. You get 1 or 2 cards, so that's another way you can get more of these cards. Overall, I think Boss Monster is fantastic. I'm going to put a link to their Facebook page down below, as well as a link to where you can buy these cards. These are the standalone packs. They are $25 each, and basically just one of these boxes is enough for a 4-player game. And then if you get Boss Monster 2, it has updated rules and updated new types of heroes and everything. And it adds a little more challenge. And like I said, there's new expansions coming out every few months, it looks like. And those things add even more exciting things to the game. So, Boss Monster, for me, I give it 2 thumbs up.
I would give it 10 if I had enough fingers.
You do have 10 fingers.
Thumbs up.
Well, she gives it 10 fingers, I give it 2 thumbs up. So, there you go. There is a review and quick playthrough of Boss Monster. Like I said, everything that you need to buy is going to be in the description below. So, I'm Mazer.
And I'm Video Cheetah.
And we will see you next time.